past few years, whenever I've had to talk about Crunchyroll, it is for negative reasons. They have stumbled multiple times and they really don't know what their audiences want. But now, after months of backlash surrounding localizers and the changes that they're making to the material they've been working with, the Crunchyroll CEO has said AI generated subtitles are definitely an area they're focused on. I have a few things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or via YouTube memberships. Now, there of course has been a lot of AI talk surrounding localizers over the past few months, specifically because Western localizers had attacked fans looking to AI for more accurate handling of Japanese media because we had found out that the Ancient Magus Bride would be receiving in-house simulpubs via a combo of AI technology and human editors, and they were melting down over the fact that people were not defending them. People were not saying, you need to give these human beings their jobs back and you can't use AI, but they literally have broken our trust multiple times. There's no way people are going to trust localizers at this point, given their history. And now we're hearing this. It says Crunchyroll CEO Raul Perini says AI-generated subtitles are an area that the streaming service is currently very focused on testing, perhaps to the dismay of some anime viewing audiences. Now, I of course always say if you can give a real human being a job, do it, because they typically can create higher quality work than the just dumpster fire that sometimes AI pumps out. But when it comes to localizers and translations, over the past few years, these localizers have given us no reason to trust them and have broken the trust that we've had in them. So I can't really say in this situation that I feel all that bad that some of these people may be losing their jobs to AI because they have proven that they cannot do their jobs. It says he sat down with The Verge for an hour-long interview where he discussed how Crunchyroll could become a more attractive option for anime fans. Yeah, given the fact that now Sony has like almost a streaming service anime monopoly because of course they bought Funimation and now they're closing Funimation down, and they are of course taking hundreds of dollars away from you because some of the products that you previously purchased through Funimation will not transfer to your Crunchyroll account. Not that I particularly like Crunchyroll, and I definitely do not like what they're doing with the merger, but it says AI is definitely something we think about a lot of different workflows in the organization. Right now, one of the areas we're very focused on testing is subtitling and our closed captioning, where we go from speech to text. How do we improve and optimize our process where we can get the subtitles done in various languages across the world faster so we can launch as close to the Japanese release as possible? So that's definitely an area we're focused on, and it's ironic that Crunchyroll, one of the services that's been behind bad dubs, is experimenting going to AI. The thing I worry about with Crunchyroll using AI is look at how you can tailor AI to do certain things if you mean it to or not. Look at the Google Gemini imaging controversy. Just because Crunchyroll wants to use AI doesn't mean they're going to use it to create faithful translations, and they can make it do exactly what the localizers have been doing, which is changing dialogue to fit into certain ideologies or certain ideas of what they consider to be what a modern audience wants. If Crunchyroll is truly trying to use AI to correct the problem of localizers injecting their own politics or morality into the translations, that would be great. Don't get me wrong, and they could definitely try to do that. That could definitely be what they want to do, but that remains to be seen. And if they use AI, they have to prove they don't have an agenda behind it, and the only agenda they have is to create faithful translations. There is no reason to trust Crunchyroll at this point, but at the same time, we also have no faith in the localizers that are currently in the industry doing this work. So it's like, which which bad option do you want? The bad humans that have proven to be doing this bad thing for years, or AI that could potentially be turned bad pretty easily? I mean, unfortunately, there's not a good answer or an easy answer here. But of course, like I mentioned, I've had to talk a lot about localizers, especially over the past few months, as I had shown this one at the beginning of the video. Western localizers attacked fans looking to AI for more accurate handling of Japanese media. You clearly can't appreciate the work of humans. And I always say that I would rather be supporting a human being's work rather than an AI's work, but they doubled and tripled down, and instead of asking for our support and vowing to change, they attacked us and said that, we were being so dramatic over the past few years and we're the reasons why they might lose their jobs, and we are the terrible people. They have no self-awareness. They have no understanding of why people dislike them and the work that they've done. We've also seen this, localizers unhappy after they had announced it. Such disrespect for the substance of the original text is saddening, and this is truly hilarious because that is what they have been doing over the years, is disrespecting the substance of the original text. They have had no care in the world except for now, when they could be losing their jobs, and it's examples like this as to why we don't trust them. Western localizers insert mansplaining reference into English release of the Dangers in My Heart manga and anime. We also saw resurface video shows former Funimation scriptwriter Jamie Markey proudly touting wild changes made to panty and stocking English dub. You want it to be different and original. No, people are not watching anime and consuming this content to get your different and original take on the source material. That's just not what people are doing, but they do not care. They think that they are in the right, that they are correct, and that we are the terrible people for not trusting them and basically just shutting up and consuming the product that they've altered over the years. It, of course, will be interesting to see how Crunchyroll actually implements AI generated subtitles. I personally don't have a lot of faith in the AI. I also don't have a lot of faith in localizers, so at this point, I don't really think that there's anything they could do that would be worse, simply because we have so many examples of bad things happening to anime over the past few years when it comes to kind of the localization process. So I will definitely be keeping my eye on this. We're probably a long ways away from them actually implementing it, but I will keep my eye on it and see what they do in the future with AI. But for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.